Corporeal manifestations, full-scale psychomagnetheric events, exiled Sumerian gods. For a fleeting, ephemeral moment, we were heroes. Celebrated across the city, heck, across the world. Unparalleled in our field. Preternatural pioneers on the brink of discoveries our scientific forefathers could never have even dreamed of. At even the slightest implication of paranormal activity, everyone knew who to call. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what happened. Chalk it up to a huge misunderstanding, a fallout. For a while, I wasn't sure why I was getting out of bed in the morning. And some mornings I didn't. That's all behind us now. We saved the world yet again, and we're back. The firehouse cleans up pretty good, huh? At one point, some hotshots bought the place and turned it into an overpriced Java joint. But now, we're up, running, and firing on all 16 cylinders. All to code, too. Well, most of the codes. At the very least, the codes we're aware of. For me, it's the energy of the old place. Pure ebullience, galvanic energy, coursing through the air. And no, I'm not talking about anything psychokinetic, ectoplasmic, or paranormal. Just good, old-fashioned human emotion. Provinces of the living. Oh, I didn't know how much I needed to be back. How much Winston needed me back here. But someone from the old guard has to hold down the fort, you know? Because there's still real work to be done. And that's where you come in. The phone isn't ringing off the hook right now, which is a blessing and a curse. What's good for business is a bad omen for everything else. But if it were up to me, I'd still be in the thick of it. But it's time for a new generation. And that's you. You have the chance to peek behind the capricious veil of life itself and see firsthand what exists on the other side. So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Well, slimy, really. And yes, that might mean having to pick up a book or two. What people don't know about the Ghostbusters could fill 10 encyclopedias. And before you even ask, yeah, I've thought about it. Been approached by some very interested parties, which isn't saying much. Every hack and wannabe with a laptop can be published today, whether they know the science or not. And trust me, they don't.
Ray?
Go ahead, this is Ray.
Is there someone there with you? Let me guess. The new recruit is there with you? Ray, you gotta let them get to work. All trainees report directly to the firehouse, remember? Over.
Well, that's our time. Good talk. Off you go to meet Kat. Welcome to the team. And don't worry, I'll be in touch.
I'm so glad the Ghostbusters are back.
Back for you, maybe, but for me, they never left. I mean, sure, some people left. And for a while, it was just me, and a phone that never rang. But not anymore. Things are heating up around here, and that's why we need help. Enthusiastic young minds, ready to face all of the otherworldly apparitions materializing in this plane of existence. I've always felt that the Ghostbusters are an invaluable societal resource, like teachers, doctors, or custodial workers. I'm so excited to see our team growing. The things you'll experience here will be like nothing you've ever seen before. We may not be able to offer you a 401k or health insurance, but when you're older like me, when you think back, you wouldn't trade anything in this job for the world.
No, of course it's not that.
Then what is it?
It's...
Look, I know you trust me, but you've got to take your hands off the wheel a little here. And not just because you're breathing down my neck. For your own sake.
I'm sorry, Kat. I'm a hands-on, do-it-myself kind of guy. And that never changes no matter how big things get. Of course I trust you, which is why I wish you'd reconsider my offer.
Ha! Believe me, if you told 8-year-old Kat that one day Winston Zeddemore would practically beg me to run Ghostbusters HQ, I'd say he must be possessed. Not like full demonic, probably some degree of extrasensory mind control with the... You know what I mean. And speaking of Ray, based on the fact that you're 15 minutes late for your orientation, I'll assume you've already met him. He has a tendency to get worked up and can forget that we have an onboarding process for a reason.
Love Ray like a brother, but he needs to get out more.
Allow me to introduce the head honcho, Winston Zedmore.
Welcome, kid. Happy to have you on the team. I may sign the checks, but don't go around calling me boss. If you have any questions, don't ask me. Call Kat.
That's me. I run operations here. You and the other busters will get your jobs dispatched from me. Any trouble in the firehouse or the field, you come to me. Got it? Oh, and before you go, grab that radio off my desk. Okay, no time to waste, so let's get moving. First up, your jumpsuit, which you'll find in the closet. Pretty self-explanatory what that is. If it isn't, we've got problems. Head-to-toe meta-aramid polymer isn't the style for everyone, but I'm sure you'll find a way to make it your own. Keep your frequency tuned. I'll stay in contact. Now go ahead and suit up. Cat, you decent? Come meet me in the alley. Target practice. Well, 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 look at you. How do you feel?
Ready to roll.
That's what we like to hear. Go ahead and pick up that proton pack. Sorry, that it's the... Would classic be the right word? Retro? Personally speaking, I love it. Not to worry, though. The base tech is solid. That being said, we have some fun new modifications in the works. Winston's got a tech guy upstairs, but you'll be wielding this for now.
This is so freaking cool.
Now, let's learn how to use it. First up, the particle thrower. If you had the toy when you were a kid, like I did, you can imagine the real thing has some actual kick to it. And don't forget, that pack's gonna overheat if you sustain fire long enough. So make sure you vent before you enter overheated cooldown. Vent, good work. Alright, let's try some tethering. The ghost will try to escape your tether by pulling against your pull direction. When you see the tether getting damaged, pull in a different direction to counteract. Already hooking them like a pro. Once you've got tethering down, the next part is the trap. Try deploying the trap first, and then you'll learn how to activate it. Deploy the trap beneath the... Nice! Now to open or close the trap, you need to be in range of the pedals. Once it's open, pull the ghost into the field of the trap until it starts to get sucked in. The ghost can still escape, even when it's in the final pull field. So keep an eye on them until the trap is completely closed. And make sure to monitor the trap's battery, because the charge can drop fast when the trap is deployed and open. When you need to retrieve the trap, look down at the pedal, and that's how you trap a ghost. Well done! Not many could pull this off on their first day. You've got skill. Now do it 40 more times.
Come in, Cat.
Hey, boss. What's up?
Keep it down out there. The neighbors are starting to complain. Again.
All right. We could always just move on to using the PKE meter. Take it inside?
Perfect. You got one down there?
Sure do. Right here.
Eddie can walk you through it. I don't know what he does. Eddie, are you on this channel? Eddie?
This is the only channel you give me access to.
Yeah, and for good reason. Listen, we got a new recruit that needs some pointers with the PKE meter. Walk them through it. Maybe give our kind and understanding New York neighbors a break.
I would, but I'm a little busy right now. I think I'm close to finally cracking what that smell is. See, there's this tiny gap between the radiator and the wall. And what fits perfectly between radiators and walls? A lot of things, apparently. But in this situation, it's something containing a cheese product that...
Walk them through it, Eddie.
Will do, boss. Tell the new buster to head inside the firehouse fast so I can return to more meaningful work. They can ping me on this channel. My only channel.
So, that's Eddie. He could be a bit prickly at first, but you'll learn to appreciate his eccentric nature. Or die trying.
Alright, if you pass your entrance test, this device should pretty much be second nature to you. The psychokinetic energy meter is one of the oldest and most valuable devices in the Ghostbusters arsenal. I wish I could take credit for its invention, but predates even me. Somehow.
Standard ghost tracker.
Bingo! Instead of further lecturing you on scientific breakthroughs, why don't I just show you? There. Do you see how it's responding? The PKE meter becomes more active based on the direction of the signal. When you're right on top of a paranormal entity, you'll know it. It's picking up on the metaphysical energy that empowers not only ghosts, but tons of other negatively charged objects. When the PKE picks up the metaphysical energy of ghosts and objects, it'll light up and make a bunch of noise. The screen displays a pattern depending on the type of signal being tracked. A cascading dot pattern means it's ecto energy, whereas an ascending dot pattern indicates a ghost drift. The sidearms will raise and lower depending on whether you're pointing it at the signal or not. The main screen and light elements will not illuminate if a signal is not present, so move around until you hit something. That's it! Congratulations! There's a chance you may not die on the first job.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Is that what it was? A toddler without a frighteningly advanced piece of technology could have found that one. Dare I say you're actually pretty good at this? Hurry up and find the last item so we can both move on to the fun part. That's all of them. Good thing I wasn't timing you. My watch battery would have died.
You're the office funny guy then, huh?
I've been told that people warm up to me. Okay. You can bring the PKE to the lab now. I think I just feel better knowing I checked it myself.
So, how was that experience?
Congratulations. You have soared up the rankings of my favorite co-workers.
Good. I'll need that head start as I continue to boss you around.
Never thought I'd be back in this place. But it feels, well, it feels right. I'm sure some folks are surprised that I'm the one running the place now. In which case, they weren't paying attention.
Hello. Quick, hand it over.
This place is wild.
Jungles are wild. Chaotic flora growing in all directions with reckless abandon. Everything you see here is exactly as I intended to be. And if you forget, you're as good as a gazelle in a lion's den. Dead. You're dead.
Yikes.
I bet you're wondering why we're not using the more advanced gigameters, huh? That's the never-ending struggle between science and budget constraints. Looks like everything is calibrated and ready to go. Okay, now that the minutiae is out of the way, let's get into the good stuff. Don't think that they just keep me around to calibrate supernatural dowsing rods for rookies, do you? Wait, I just realized that probably no one introduced me. Kat, did you introduce me?
Absolutely not.
Hello, I'm Dr. Edmund Chan, but you'll call me Eddie, because everyone does, and it's what I prefer.
It's nice to meet you, Eddie.
Not knowing a single thing about you, I'm gonna refrain from saying likewise. No offense.
None taken.
As you might have inferred, I run the lab here at Ghostbusters HQ. That means research and development, full technological oversight, and the occasional new recruit instruction. If you have any questions about any of your equipment, I'm the one to ask. Only me. Don't talk to anyone else. They don't know anything. Like that cyclotron on your back. I bet you didn't realize that it could be upgraded. Enhanced power coils, frictionless ionizers, you get the idea. Tons of things that you'll use every day out there on the job. Mopping up ectoplasm, heralded as a hero.
Are you okay?
The point is, bring me your gear and I'll make it better. Got it? Good. Looks like that's your cue.
Gonna have to cut your orientation short. We've got a job and I need you on it ASAP.
I'd wish you luck, except I don't believe in logical fallacies.
Nothing in there. Oh boy, we got a massive rift over here. It's close. I can feel it. Ah! Nothing to see. Trust me, we've seen a lot worse. I'm talking fully formed psychokinetic entities.
Thanks. I knew it was a bad day to come here.
Don't worry about a thing. We'll have this wrapped up in no time.
I just need to chill out. Things feel a little...
You're not gonna let a silly old ghost bother you, are you? I see 4 or 5 of these a day.
All good. Just had a moment.
Traps out. Got eyes on.
I bet you're wondering why you're one of the few people here. This firehouse is a work in progress, but it's our HQ. This place is special, and I really want it to be the jewel in the crown of our team. No pressure, though. We're a team, working together to watch each other's backs. That's how I learned to be successful, and I learned it right here. Don't sweat it if it feels like sometimes you're the only one around. We'll never send you into the field alone. That car parked in the garage is the original Ecto-1. And let me tell you, it was a hunk of junk long before it ever made its way to this firehouse. Forget the PKE array or any of the other modifications Egon strapped to it. I'm just talking about keeping that carburetor clean. Part of me wonders if I've spent more time under the hood of that car than out there chasing down ghosts. But you want to know what really scares me? Telekinetic phantoms and demons from another dimension don't even come close to the fear I feel in the pit of my stomach every time I see a vintage wagon out in the wild. If it wasn't obvious, I'm more committed to the Ghostbusters than ever. When you find your passion, never let anything or anyone take it from you, especially a series of regulations and codes any business operating in this city needs to adhere to. Plumbing, electrical. Don't get me started on what a headache that fire pole is. So if you see me around, that's probably what I'm up to. Cat's got the day-to-day handle, thank goodness. How do you like this suit? Yeah, I clean up real nice. But it's still a little strange for you to imagine a Ghostbuster in anything other than coveralls. To be honest with you, I'm not sure how I feel about it either. I didn't come from much, and part of me wonders if the suit is who I really am. But then I see how good I look and think, maybe I deserve this. But I worked my butt off, and I'm grateful. You gotta stay true to yourself. Is Eddie giving you a tough time? Don't let him. Kid knows science, but never learned any manners. Here's a general tip for you. If someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. Trust me on this one. I told Ray we need to put a real marketing push behind the bookstore. It's a business, not an archive. My wife wasn't surprised that I got back into the ghost hunting business. She knew my heart never really left. That's true love. Even though my kids are grown up now, they still ask to hear stories from their dad's days out on the job. Mainly the ones where I get covered head to toe in slime. Come to think of it, I'm starting to see a pattern. We don't hear from Vinkman too often since he retired, but he never misses a poker night at the station. He also never remembers to bring his checkbook. Being back here with Ray has been like old times. That car parked in the garage is the original Ecto-1. And let me tell you, but you want to know...
I'm a huge fan. That's pretty obvious. But I'm not here just because I'm a fan. I'm here because I know the history, I know the haunts, and I know the business inside and out. That being said, being a fan sure does help. You know, I was there that night, here in New York. Only 7 or 8 at the time, but I remember everything like it was yesterday. The lights, the sounds, the interdimensional portal in the sky. It was probably scary for some kids, but I couldn't look away. The events in Oklahoma sent a giant beacon out into the ghost tracking community. At first, everyone was wondering who could be at the center of all of it. You can imagine what my reaction was like when I discovered it was the Ghostbusters. I'd never stopped believing. But as an enthusiast, fan, it was unbelievable. I almost drove out to Oklahoma right then and there. Probably would have if it wasn't Oklahoma. I'm only kidding. Kind of. Winston worries, but he'll find someone to take over once my temp gig runs out. Honestly, the most important part of the job is to keep the place from going up in flames. We're already at an advantage there, being in a literal firehouse. I'm a huge fan. That's pretty obvious.
Hey, we could really use your help out there.
Hey, we could really use your help out there.
Hey, we could really use your help out there.
Hey, we could really...
Hey, we could really use your help out there.
Hey, we could really use your help out there.
I bet you're wondering why this place isn't packed with customers. Well, let's just say it's a pursuit of passion. Of course, Winston's been an invaluable source of funding, but I'd rather most of the stuff be here, where we can keep an eye on it, than out there, where it could cause trouble. Check in with me later, though. I've got something scheduled to arrive that will blow your combat boots off. Actually, where did I write that tracking number down? Every time I hear that alarm go off, I still get chills. The thrill of stumbling across a fully active ethereospatial rift in the basement of an abandoned department store can't be beat. Even now, I'm amazed to be standing here. But did a small part of me deep down know that someday we would be? You bet your butt I did.
If you want to know if everything's fine, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, take care now.
I feel fearless.
It's probably nothing. Probably.
Maybe we should be cautious.
If you want to know everything's fine, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, take care now.
Try to stay calm, folks, and I'll do the same.
I'm not afraid of no ghost. I mean, any ghost.
It's probably nothing. Probably.
Watch out, ghosts. Ouch, that hurt.
Probably nothing. Probably.
Feigning bravery was my first mistake. If you want to know if everything's fine, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, take care now. Oh, right. This job can be scary. Well, it tried to hide it, but I found it. Oh my God, I heard a pop.
No problem. Not a ghost. Didn't see you. That's important. Try to stay calm, folks. I'll do the same.
Don't worry about a thing. We'll have this wrapped up in no time.
Well, thanks. I guess. Maybe we should be calling someone to save you.
It's probably nothing. Happy problem night. Me too.
Okay, this is creeping me out. I found it!
Ghost captured. Now, focus on the rifts. There's still more to destroy and permanently end this.
It's here! I'm feeling pretty scared right now. Well, it tried to hide it, but I found it.
You want to know if everything's fine? Fine. Okay, adios.
There's paranormal activity everywhere. You need to subdue it. The PKE doesn't lie. Spectral activity is off the charts.
Lie to you. Okay, adios.
It's probably nothing. Probably.
Good advice. Pathetic
Probably
attempt,
nothing.
Ghost.
Probably.
Trust me, we've seen a lot worse. I'm talking fully formed psychokinetic entities.
Help!
Everything is under control.
Saw the ghost. Didn't see you. That's important.
I'm a bit tightly.
Everything is under control.
Think this has any value?
that's left of that annoying ghost.
It's fine.
Maybe I should hold on to this.
Stay calm.
Ghost got the better of you. Report back to the firehouse. assignment begins now.
Hey there.
It's done! Let's blast it!
I found them! Stream incoming!
Nice work. But don't forget about the rifts. That's where the ghosts manifest.
Give me a minute while my trap recharges. I'm gonna be fine. It's over here. I can't keep up this nightmare rodeo forever. Hi. Okay.
It's great you've come all the way out here.
Go spotted. Everything is under control. Wait,
Get after it!
everything is under control.
Think this has any value?
Any spooky stuff going on?
I think I stunned it! Here we go! It's over there! Oh, this looks important.
I don't trust this.
Trap income, there it is!
It's done! Let's blast it! It's here!
This place gives me the creeps. Look out!
Scared for no reason.
Everything is under control.
Hey there.
Tether locked! Initiate trap! Watch yourself!
Stream out! Let's do this!
Hey, listen up. I've got big things underway. Report to the bookstore immediately. Keep this between us. Over. Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Take a seat or stand, make yourself comfortable. What I have to show you is of the utmost importance, and can't wait a second longer. You see before you perhaps the most prodigious discovery known to the metaphysical science community. Look familiar? It's the first, and I mean very first, edition of Tobin's Spirit Guide. The holy grail of supernatural encyclopedia. I finally tracked this down a week ago, and it just arrived. I had to overnight it from... It's best you don't know. Now, I can't deny that my possession of such an extraordinary artifact does naturally provoke questions as to how and where I got it. It's no secret that Tobin is a hero of mine. Throughout Ghostbusters operations, the Spirit Guide has been our de facto resource. Even now, over 100 years since its first publication, it remains the most respected compendium in the paranormal investigative medium. No other researcher, metaphysician, or common raving supernatural-obsessed maniac has gone to the lengths that Tobin did to chronicle that which is not of this world. Although some might say, given his sordid later life, perhaps he went too far. Like Tobin, I too fell down a rabbit hole at a young age. This mildewed tome has been my elusive golden goose, my singular vice and obsession. I've paid a great deal of money, well, Winston's money, to some questionable individuals who have scoured the farthest reaches and risked countless perils to find it. It turns out it was right under Tobin's nose all along. Literally. It was found in his coffin, resting on his now concave chest. John Horace Tobin had his Spirit Guide buried with him. Here, a keepsake from your first occult book acquisition. Never forget this moment, kid. It's a big one.
There! Yes, you, Ghosty. Tremble in trepidation, for before you I stand, the magnanimous purveyor of the paranormal, leading scholar on the supernatural, once known in another dimension long ago as John Horace Tobin. I have shed my mortal coil and appear to you now, lost spirit, as the gatekeeper between the world of the living and what lies beyond. Behold! Behold! Oh, bugger. Give us a sec. There we are! Today is not your finest day, Ghosty, but it is your luckiest. Prithee, look to me from here as your guide to what exists beyond existence. Fear not the eternal darkness, for I shall light the lamppost which illuminates your passage. Follow the interminable horizon of the shadowy plane. Release your forsaken soul from all worldly ties, for... Wait a tick. But you're not bloody dead, are you? Then what in the name of Saint Stephen are you doing here? Look, I haven't the foggiest how you fumbled your way into this realm, nor do I care. Despite your spectral facade, you don't belong here, and quite frankly, you look ridiculous. And that's coming from a talking ledger. Evidently, the Fates have a piss-poor sense of comedy. Well, this certainly puts a spanner in the works. My assigned duty is to serve as mediator for the recently deceased again, not you. I take the dead, teach them the ropes, so to speak, and send them on their hauntings. Oh, but perhaps... Yes. Yes, Ghosty! I've got it! There is a metaphysical mischief to be done, and I find no reason why you shan't be privy to the delights. Lord knows I've had some time to kill in this place, and picked up a few pointers. No better way to immerse oneself into the headspace of a spectre. A rambunctious excursion into the world of the living is the perfect distraction from a purgatorial eternity. What say you? Want to spook some meat puppets? First, you need to find your footing. A figure of speech, of course, because as you've probably noticed, you haven't got any feet. Well done, Ghosty. Say, are you a quick learner or have you been dead before? Well, never mind it. See the giant schism in the sky over there? That is a rift. Once you enter, you'll be transported to your very first haunt. So, make haste. Welcome to my garden of otherworldly delights. A job's a job, and yours is to terrorize and torment. So, get in and let's get cracking. A bevy of charms and abilities reside at your disposal with which you may scare and wreak havoc. Conserve if you can, Ghosty, for your psychokinetic energy is a precious commodity. You must cool down periodically, or your powers will not work, including your ectovision. A Ghosty's most important resource is psychokinetic energy. Use it wisely. It'll take a bit of time to get the old juices flowing again once you've run out, so be mindful of draining your energy. Keep one eye on your meter and you won't get caught on a full moon with your... Never underestimate the rewards of cowardice. Behold! All around you is a world of possessability. Use every object you can to duck, dodge, and wait for the perfect opportunity to spring your spectral trap on the unsuspecting living. If one of those egregious ghost hunters is nearby, possess an object to hide. One of the more invigorating features in your cabinet of curiosities is the ability to phase. You'll be flying at high speeds from one end of the map. Respawning from rifts is key, so pay attention. If a ruddy Ghostbuster gets you by the gills while a rift is active, you will respawn at the rift. However, a full location haunting starts with teeny tiny baby steps. Try individually haunting different rooms to increase your power, allowing for faster energy regeneration. Civvies and busters alike are easily scared in these predicaments, and if you see a floating brolly, that's because objects in these rooms begin haunting themselves, in turn creating a diversion, allowing you, Ghosty, to hide. You can actively haunt objects too, but why wait? All right, enough preamble. Let's get to the good stuff. Horrification. As an otherworldly, albeit temporary spirit, you are denied so many earthly pleasures. Therefore, we must fill the void with other exquisite delights. That's right. Scaring the pants off anything that moves. Try it and let me know how it goes. no, 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 no.
Something out there?
The best defense is a strong offense. Or is it the other way around? Either way, the quarrel. Face to face. Whereas you and I love ectoplasm and everything to do with it, the living can't stand it. Literally. Cover them with enough and they won't be able to stand at all. Oh no! What's this? You've become ensnared by the power of the dreaded electric lasso. If, God forbid, you are pulled into the final ghost trap field, it's curtains for you. Almost. You will have a brief moment to try and free yourself, but lo! You have painful now, Ghost. Should you, despite all maneuverings, be seized in the final, fatal capture, find your way back to me, so that I might imbue you with the power to haunt once more.
Whoa, kid. You still with us? You look like you saw a ghost. I know it's the job, but still, you look scorched. Call me delusional, but I wager there's more to this book than meets the eye. But don't worry. You and I are going to figure it out. Anyway, we'd best head back to the firehouse for now.
Stay focused and you'll be fine.
trick with ghosts is to never let them know you exist. And by that, I mean hide.
You're not gonna let a silly old ghost bother you, are you? I see 4 or 5 of these a day. Trust me, we've seen a lot worse. I'm talking fully formed psychokinetic entities.
Thanks for getting up today.
The ghost may be captured, but you've got rifts to take out if we're going to bust this thing.
Folks, and I'll do the same. You're not gonna let a silly old ghost bother you, are you? I see 4 or 5 of these a day.
Sounds good?
out. That place is getting more haunted by the minute.
Every day. It's just that those are living. Try to stay calm, folks, and I'll do the same.
Stay focused and you'll be fine.
You saw the ghost, but did it see you? That's important.
If you want to know if everything's fine, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, take care now.
Ghosts surround us every day. It's just that most aren't strong enough for their presence to be felt by the living.
Wait a minute!
The trick with ghosts is to never let them know you exist. And by that...
Trust me, we've seen a lot worse. I'm talking fully formed psychokinetic entities.
Do you mean... Never mind.
Don't worry about a thing. We'll have this wrapped up in no time.
Sounds good? I can't believe they called you. We need professionals.
The ghost may be captured, but you've got rifts to take out if we're going to bust this thing.
If you want to know if everything's fine, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, take care now.
if you want to know if everything's fine, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, take care now.
That doesn't make me feel better. Pathetic attempt, Ghost!
There's paranormal activity everywhere. You need to subdue it.
Ghosts around us every day. It's just that ghosts aren't strong enough for their presence to be felt by the living.
You saw the ghost, but did it see you? That's important. Having a rough night? The trick with ghosts is to never let them know you exist. And by that, I mean hide.
Oh, it's just you.
We got this.
Try to stay calm, folks. And
You're not gonna let a silly old ghost bother you, are you? I see 4 or 5 of these a day.
Thanks for getting up today.
You saw the ghost, but did it see you? That's important. Everything is under control. Wait, did I say is? You saw the ghost, but did it see you? That's important. Everything is under control. Wait, did I say is?
I should have stayed with the group.
I need to stop freaking myself out. The PKE energy is off the charts. Act fast, or we'll lose this job.
We're supposed to be the good guys.
Good job. All the rips are done so. It's ghost bustin' time.
Good to see you. That's important. No, nothing here.
Got the little guy.
Good luck out there.
What was that?
Think this has any value?
Need to cool my pack.
Nice work. 2 rifts remain.
Avert your eyes! Here's the truck!
It's tethered, but it's a fighter!
Go spotted.
Give me a minute while my trap recharges!
The ghost may be captured, but you've got rifts to take out if we're going to bust this thing.
Ghosts around us every day. It's just that most aren't strong enough for their presence to be felt by the living. Nothing in there.
I see it.
I can't believe that actually worked!
We got this.
Weird.
It's here!
Trap incoming!
Got the ghost on a tether here, people! It's loose!
I'll do better next time. Thank you.
I owe ya.
What the heck?
Non-monetary, of course.
Can you help me?
If you want to know everything's fine, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, take care now.
It's over there!
It's done! Let's blast it!